Is the audio fine? Everyone? Last row. Audio. Fine. Okay. We were talking about rainfalls, yes? Types of rainfall. Good afternoon to all. I hope I am audible. Online students also kindly confirm the audio. So we're talking about types of rainfall. We've talked about two types of rainfall. One is the convectional rainfall. Where does it happen? Equatorial and hot and humid equatorial tropical belt. Is everyone okay with that? Then the second one was, where does that happen? Which belt? कौन सी बेल्ट में होती है जल्दी बताओ. Which belt? सोचो, क्वेश्चन पूछ रहा हूँ. Which belt? उसको क्या देख रहा हूँ, मुझे देखना. मैं सवाल मैं पूछ रहा हूँ. हाँ तो कल की क्लास नहीं की तो थोड़ा और सोचो ना. करके आनी थी वो पीछे वाली मिस वाली. कल की नहीं करी थी मैंने. डांट क्यों रहा है यार, गलती तेरी है. मैं थोड़ी लोड लेने वाला हूँ. आई एम टोटल पश्चिमी उत्तर प्रदेश. डांटने का नहीं, प्यार से. क्या कल की क्लास नहीं की थी मैंने. पलट के. हाँ जी, ट्रॉपिकल बेल्ट में होगी. हाँ जी. विच बेल्ट? कल थे. हाँ, कहीं बाद में ये भी डांट के बोले कल मैं नहीं था. हाँ जी, तो कौन सी बेल्ट में होगी? ओरोग्राफिक रेनफॉल विच बेल्ट? टेम्परेट बेल्ट. ओरोग्राफिक रेनफॉल विच बेल्ट? टेम्परेट बेल्ट. ओरोग्राफिक रेनफॉल विच बेल्ट? टेम्परेट. ओरोग्राफिक रेनफॉल विच बेल्ट? पिंक जैकेट विच चश्मा. यस. Which belt? My question is, and please be a little louder. Online students also you can answer. हाँ जी. Temperate belt. प्रेशर बना रही पब्लिक तो चलो यार ले टेम्परेट बेल्ट. बट दिमाग तो अपने पास है ना. So I take pressure from anyone and everyone. एक ने टेम्परेट बोला, दूसरे ने टेम्परेट बोला. What has orographic rainfall got to do with latitude? ये तो मैं बुद्धू बना रहा था, तुम बन रहे थे. वो एटीट्यूड दे रहा था, मैं ले नहीं रहा था. सिंपल. What has it got to do with the belt? Was it because of anything temperature? So your convectional rainfall was happening because of heat. But this rainfall is happening because of barrier. So wherever you have barrier and you have moisture laden wind, वहां पे बन सकता है. So this can happen irrespective of any of the latitude, tropical, temperate, polar. बताओ, ये तो पढ़ के आए तुम लोग. एकदम 0 मार्क्स. बिल्कुल बेइज्जती करवा दी. It is about presence of ranges. Very good, Akhil. Good answer. It has got nothing to do with latitude. तो कहां पर होगा? Wherever you have mountain, not in any belt but in mountainous topography. So Pragya Verma has said in mountainous topography. I want to add. अब सब mountain पे नहीं होगा because we have mountain in Aravallis in Rajasthan. Then you would start saying कि mountain है तो फिर उधर rain क्यों नहीं हो रही? Mountain plus moisture laden wind and not on both sides of the mountain, only on one side of the mountain, and that side is called the windward side. This is called thinking. Everybody, we all have a thinking mind. Please start using that. Please just don't think कि भाई क्लास हो गया, क्लास आ जाएगा. यूपीएससी इसी चीज को देखने वाला है. इफ यू हैव दैट मच माइंड, दैट विल वर्क. अब एक और लाइन प्रज्ञा वर्मा, सी कोस्ट. बेटा गलत नहीं लाना है. सी कोस्ट या नो सी कोस्ट, ठीक है. वेर एवर यू गेट विंड. सी से क्या मतलब है मुझे? आई नीड मॉइस्चर लेडन विंड. यस. इफ अ विंड इज ब्लोइंग ओवर अ रिवर, इट कैन पिक अप फ्रॉम देयर ऑल्सो. 2 रेनफॉल हो गया. 2 रेनफॉल्स अदर. नाउ दिस इज फ्रंटल साइक्लोनिक रेनफॉल. This is the third type. What is this? Where does it happen? तो इसका एड्रेस है. This has an address. Happens in the mid latitudinal belt. कहां पर होता है? Mid latitudinal belt. Which one is the mid latitudinal belt? ऐसा लो, मिड, हाई बताया था. Did I tell you what is low? 0 to 30. अरे लो 0 to 30 को लो लैटिट्यूड कहते हैं, 30 to 60 को मिड लैटिट्यूड कहते हैं, and these are called, if you do not know these words, how will you understand the vocabulary of geography? ठीक है. So where is it found? It is found, it happens in the mid latitudinal belts where the warm tropical winds collide with the cold polar winds. Is everyone okay with this? So where are we? We are here. किधर है? इसको थोड़ा सा ऊपर लेकर जाते हैं so that all of you can see it. ये क्या हिला है? अच्छा ये तो अलग ही चल रहा है. I'll have to go to the next page. चलो ठीक है. So everyone, this is equator, this is 30 degrees, this is 60 degrees, this is 90 degrees. Okay. So 0 to 30 is Aristotle. What kind of area is 0 to 30? Tropical means warm. What kind of an air? Warm air. This is warm air. Polar, as per Aristotle, cold air. Okay. When they start moving towards each other, this belt, the mid latitude belt, will act as the Kurukshetra of this whole drama. So they will go and collide, एक दूसरे से टक्कर मारेंगे. कौन मारेंगे? Wind. Can you see wind? Can you see air? So these are invisible things. But they have their physical characteristics. The cold polar air is heavier. And the tropical air is warmer and lighter. So invisibly they are approaching each other, and when they come in contact, this cold air likes to stay close to the ground. Why? This is heavy, and this warm air which was approaching is now forced to rise up. Warm light air. Which area? 30 to 60. What is the recipe of cloud? क्या चाहिए क्लाउड बनाने के लिए? क्या चाहिए? ड्यू पॉइंट. एंड नेचर्स मैकेनिज्म टू कम टू ड्यू पॉइंट इज रेज. ड्यू पॉइंट इज टेम्परेचर ना, हवा को उठाना है. इन कन्वेक्शनल रेन इट वाज राइजिंग automatically, auto mode, self rising. Yes, in orographic you had a physical visible barrier, and here what do you have? You have a physical but invisible barrier. Moment air rises, what will happen? It will cool, reach its dew point, and rainfall will come. This rainfall is called front. Have you heard of a battle front between India and Pakistan? Front between cold and warm air fighting with each other on the line which they fight, that is called front. So this rainfall is called frontal or cyclonic rainfall. Why did NCRT mention cyclone? Was because this is where cyclones are created. Cyclones are created on fronts. But why is NCRT wrong? Because cyclones are of two types. It is correct only for frontal cyclone. We will talk about cyclones later on. अभी के लिए cyclonic rainfall, frontal rainfall समझ में आया? So cold, heavy, polar air, when it collides with warm, light, tropical air, it causes it to rise and clouds happen. जल्दी से बना लो. Third type of rainfall. So always remember the simple formula for rainfall is that you have to lift the air, either thermally or mechanically. Thermally means temperature की वजह से अपने आप उड़ जाएगी, और mechanically means some barrier is there. Quickly जल्दी दाएं बाएं मत देखो, इसको देखकर बना दो इसको जल्दी से. Whatever is there. Don't show that you're helpless. Make this. This is the diagram that will go. So frontal rainfall, what is the address? Where does this happen? 30 to 60 उस बेल्ट में होता है. Are we done with this? So what is this? ये हमने लिख दिया था. It happens in mid latitudes where warm tropical air wind collides with the cold air. The warm air is forced to rise along the frontal surface. For people who do not know how to write the sentence, I am giving you a sample of that also. ऐसे लिखना सीख जाओ. Draw and write. Upon rising, air cools to dew point and clouds are formed, producing which rain? Frontal rainfall. तो लाइफ में वर्ल्ड में 3 तरह की बारिश होती है. ओनली 3 टाइप्स ऑफ रेनफॉल आर हैपनिंग. एंड व्हाट आर द 3 टाइप्स ऑफ रेनफॉल? कन्वेक्शनल, ओरोग्राफिक एंड frontal rainfall. This third type of rainfall is a mild rainfall, not heavy like convective or orographic. Not orogenic, orographic. Is everyone okay? So कौन सी बारिश है ये? फ्रंटल है. भारी होती है, कम होती है? कम होने वाली. कम होने वाली. What are we doing? We are doing some of the concepts of atmosphere as we are going through the world geography. बाकी लोग, are you writing? Have you written? लिख लो, जल्दी से लिख लो. Everyone, you should be participating, writing, understanding, and then if you have any doubts, you can ask those questions. Make sure you do this. This will help you. So how many types of precipitation? 3 types. Only 3 types. And what is our question? Our question is about deserts. Our question is about deserts. Which deserts? What do we mean by warm deserts? Deserts which are located in the tropical belt are called warm deserts. The deserts which are located in the mid and high latitude, they are called cold deserts. So UPSC ने बहुत clear question पूछा. What is the question? Warm deserts, why their location is such. Yes. So I've joined late, so how can I access the previous classes? Sir, if you could tell me, I would be grateful. ये सब रिकॉर्डिंग रहती है ना बेटा? इसमें क्या बात पूछ रहे हैं? आपने अभी ज्वाइन किया है तो रिकॉर्डेड लेक्चर्स होते हैं. रिकॉर्डेड लेक्चर्स है, उनको जाके करो. अभी क्लास छोड़ दो बीच में. प्लीज लीव दिस क्लास रोहन एंड प्लीज वॉच दोस लेक्चर्स. यस. सो दैट्स देयर. इसमें कोई बड़ी बात तो नहीं है, बट सवाल पूछा तो जवाब दे दिया मैंने. बारिश नहीं हो रही है डेजर्ट में, या डेजर्ट का मीनिंग भी हमने देख लिया था. चलिए, तो फिर अब इसका रीजन देखते हैं. रीजन लिखेंगे. वार्म डेजर्ट कहां पर है? वेयर इज इट? ओके. So first of all, एक हमने मैप बनाया था, कम से कम उससे हम let's take the lead from there. Do you remember this map? Do you remember? Can you locate 20 to 30 degrees on the western side of each continent? कर सकते हो? एक तो ये हो गया, ये है. If this is 30 तो ये 20 होगा. डन. उसी मैप पे चले जाओ, सब कोई प्लॉट करते रहो. All the people who are listening to me, टाइम पास कर रहे हो. जो मेरे साथ काम कर रहा है, बाहर जाके डाउट भी पूछेगा तो मैं जवाब नहीं दूंगा. जो क्लास में बैठे बस हीरो बनने के लिए. वेरी क्लियर. क्लास में समझने के लिए एक प्रोसेस होता है. अगर आपको प्रोसेस नहीं फॉलो करना, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, टाइम बचाओ. नई वाली मूवी कौन सी है? कोई नहीं है? अच्छा ठीक है, तुम पढ़ाई करो, मैं नए साल पे देखता हूँ क्या है, अच्छे वाली बता दूंगा कौन सी। एवटार आई हर्ड इज गुड। लोड मतलब तुम डेजर्ट बनाओ। आधे लोग रुक गए, जल्दी से। अब इन डेजर्ट्स का नाम बता दो मुझे। तुमने बनाया डेजर्ट? कहाँ बनाया? शाबाश। उत्तर अमेरिका में भी तो बनाओगे, और वो भी गलत बना रहे हो। नॉर्थ में भी तो होगा, नॉर्थ अमेरिका में भी तो होगा। 20 to 30 वेस्टर्न साइड। ओहो हाँ सर, ये भी तो होगा। थैंक यू सर, आई विल सी दोज लेक्चर्स आफ्टर दिस क्लास। नहीं बेटा, द क्वेश्चन यू आस्क्ड शोज मी दैट यू आर टोटली अनअवेयर, प्लीज गो बैक। अभी समय बचाओ, वो क्लास देखो, पहली क्लास देखो। हाँ जी, मिल गए डेजर्ट्स? दोनों में है, मुबारक हो। वर्ल्ड में एवरीवेयर द एड्रेस ऑफ द डेजर्ट इज 20 degrees to 30 degrees ऑन द वेस्टर्न साइड। एवरीवन विद मी ऑन दिस? परफेक्ट। तो मुझे एक बात बताइए, व्हाट आर द नेम्स? साउथ अमेरिका वाले का नाम लिख दे, अटकामा, जल्दी लिख दो। आप ही ने बनाया हुआ है, सब आप ही का है मैप। द होल स्टोरी वाज फॉर यू। दिस इज अटकामा डेजर्ट। और इधर क्या है? रिमेंबर काओ? काओ स्टेट में सी क्या है? सी कैलिफोर्निया डेजर्ट है। व्हाट इज दिस? कैलिफोर्निया सर, बट मेरे उसमें तो मोजावे लिखा है, सोनोरन लिखा है। वेरी गुड, प्रेम कुमार इज राइटिंग सोनोरन। सो उस डेजर्ट के अंदर कैलिफोर्निया इज अ स्टेट, बट द नेम ऑफ द डेजर्ट्स आर सोनोरन डेजर्ट, मोहावी डेजर्ट और मैक्सिकन डेजर्ट। ठीक है? इज एवरीवन ओके? आई होप हर्षित साहू यू हैव रिटन समथिंग, यू गॉट योर आंसर। प्रेम कुमार को भी समझ में आ गया। स्टेट का नाम कैलिफोर्निया। वेयर इज दिस डेजर्ट स्प्रेड? विच टू कंट्रीज? USA and Mexico. The name of the deserts are Sonoran, Mojave. Is everyone okay? So यहां पे सवाल हो रहा है कि डेजर्ट क्यों? Do we get that? तो पहली बात यहां पर, which rainfall, number one rainfall, will it happen or not? Should number one rainfall happen or not? Yes. What is number one rainfall? Convectional. Does it lie up to 30 degrees? Yes. So convectional rainfall starts from here, and as we are going here, it will reduce. So convectional should happen. Yes. Second is orographic should also happen. Orographic should also happen. Should frontal happen? Frontal rain. Yes or no? सोच के बताना. Everybody give it a thought. Should frontal happen or not? Why not? It happens from 30 to 60. We are talking about 20 to 30. So दो ही rainfall रहेगा. It's simple mathematics. So now my task is to explain to my students why two rains are not happening. Is everyone okay with this? Perfect. Okay. Now, so let's look at these warm deserts. Where are we? We are in the 20 to 30 degrees. Please everyone draw this. This is 0 degrees. This is 30 degrees. This is 60 degrees. This is 90 degrees. 30, 60, 90. And also make a circle wherever you have space. ऊपर नीचे जहां बनाना हो बनाओ. Very good, Aditi Singh, your answer is correct. Pragya, your answer is correct. Absolutely. All the students who are thinking and linking, absolutely okay. Done. अभी मैं कहां पर हूं? I am at equator. What's the temperature like? Very hot? Yes or no? So at equator, everyone please pay attention. At equator, the warm air starts rising up. This is called convection, yes or no? The air will rise up to a point, and this point is called the tropopause. What is this called as? Tropopause. And the layer that we are in, troposphere. People who do not know, the lowest layer of atmosphere is called troposphere. Lowest layer of atmosphere is called troposphere. उसके बाद stratosphere आता है, mesosphere आता है. We will talk about that, but we are not taking that class. We are just talking about troposphere. So what is happening? Convection is happening in troposphere. Yes, and troposphere height is around 12-13 average kilometers. So 13 kilometers तक air जा रही. उसके बाद this air when it rises will it cool or not? The air becomes cold and it turns around, and at 30 20 to 30 this air begins to sink. Is everyone okay? 20 to 30 air is sinking. Please draw this. All the students who are following me, please draw this. Otherwise जो देख रहे हैं टाइम पास कर रहे हैं. Are we done with this? 20 to 30, what do we have? Sinking air. ठीक है. तुम ट्रोपोपॉज तक क्यों नहीं गए? घबरा गए तुम? छू के आना था ऊपर तक. बनाया है तो छत तक तो छू के आएगा. घबरा रहा है बेचारा. एवरीवन ओके? अब हम यहां तक आ गए. अब मुझे एक सिंपल बात बताओ. You have 10 kgs of load on your head. I come and I lift it up. Will you feel lighter or heavier? Lighter. That means the pressure on you is reduced. Yes or no? So when the air rises, that area is called low pressure. Okay? You were sleeping. And I put, सर्दी लग रही है, मुझे लगा it's very cold. So मैंने आपके वो 10 किलो की रजाई डाल दी. 10 kgs heavy रजाई on you. Will you feel a little burdened or not? तो सर्दी तो ठीक है, but इतना भारी क्यों डाला है? Will you feel the pressure? 20 to 30 belt. What kind of a belt is it? If the air is falling from the top. High pressure. High pressure or not? The 30 degrees belt, this 20 to 30 degree belt is a high pressure belt. Why? Because air is sinking. And this one is low pressure because air is rising. Why rising? Warm. That is why rising. Is everyone with me on this? This is my 0 degree Celsius or 0 degree latitude. This is my 30 degrees. This is my 30 degrees. So this is low pressure. This is high pressure. Is everyone with me on this? मैंने जो बताया, what is this? This is the side view. This is the top view. Two diagrams for you. Two diagrams for you. The people who did not know, who are listening to this for the first time, I want to tell you, equator is a warm region. The air tends to become lighter and rises, and it creates low pressure. So equator is always low pressure. And this air which has gone on the top is forced to sink at 30 degrees. Yes. And that place where it falls down will have high pressure. Is everyone with me on this? High pressure bhi aa gaya. Now this whole thing is called the tricellular meridional circulation cycle, which I am not doing with you as of now. When we do general geography, there we understand how different circulatory cells are created. I don't need them today. I need a very simple thing. 30, 0 is warm, it goes up, and 30 it falls. Is everyone clear about this? Now tell me, commonsensically, A, B, C. Where are the conditions ready for cloud formation? A, B and C. Which one is suitable for cloud formation? A. Why not B? Sir, for clouds to form, we need to cool the air. Cooling happens when it rises. Sinking तो उल्टा करता है, गर्म करता है. Yes or no? So, place where air is rising, we can expect convection to happen and clouds to form. Yes? But places where the air is going down, there will be heat. अब ये हर्षित साहू है. हर्षित साहू कह रहा है yes got it. हर्षित साहू क्या पढ़ा भाई? एक बात बताओ, ये सिंकिंग है ना? सिंकिंग में क्या बादल बनते हैं या राइजिंग में बनते हैं? तो हर्षित साहू कैसे बोल रहा है बी और सी? हर्षित साहू पिछली क्लास लॉजिक नहीं लगाओगे. ऑल द स्टूडेंट्स हु अटेंडिंग माय क्लास ऑनलाइन ऑफलाइन, प्लीज बी रेगुलर विद द क्लास. देयर वाज अ स्टूडेंट हु वाज आस्किंग व्हाट शुड आई डू. पहली क्लास से स्टार्ट करो. आई एम गिविंग यू द कॉन्सेप्ट्स and with those things we are learning those things. Very simple thing. Rising air creates cloud. Sinking air, clear sky, no cloud. है ही नहीं ना. Sinking air क्या होता है? Heat करता है. Do we get that? सो आंसर सबका ए होता है. सब लोग सी, everyone would say A, but कुछ लोग अलग दिखने B and C. चुटकुला थोड़ी चल रहा है. This is geography. Geography is science. Logic है ना. Logic पे everyone, do we get that? That's there. That's happening 20 to 30. So the first reason why deserts are located, reason 1 is 20 to 30 degree latitudinal belt is the belt of sinking air. Yes. And whenever sinking air is there, this is a belt of clear sky. बादल बनेगा ही नहीं. Clear sky, no clouds. Clear sky, no clouds, and warm temperature. Why? Air descends and heats up. Rising air cools down, sinking air heats up. What is the rate of heating? 6.5 degrees Celsius per kilometer. Perfect. You are all smart. समझ आ रहे? लिख भी रहे, समझते भी रहो, लिखते भी रहो. Assuming all of you are beginners, that's how I am going. One reason. So they asked us why warm deserts are located on the in the latitudinal belt 20 to 30. Is the answer in front of you? First of all, cloud nahi hai, no water coming from the top. Second is why they are warm? Sinking air heating them up. So we are talking about which desert? Thar desert. Thar desert, yes sir. Perfect. Next is so my younger brother wanted to, he was assisting a filmmaker and he wanted to, they wanted a scene. This was a Tamil movie. They wanted a scene in which they wanted sea coast also and the desert also. Sea coast and desert. ये कहाँ मिलेगा? One place where this is happening is Namibia, Africa, Namibia. Sea coast and desert. If I look at this screen, I get a similar situation in Atacama also. But Namibia is so sandy that, you know, so many movie making happen in Namibia. Many students ask me, Sachin sir, that's okay. The air is sinking. 20 to 30, air is sinking. But sir, how is it possible that there is desert on the coast? ये तो पानी है ना. So coast will always give some moisture. True or not? So humidity, some moisture will come. So how is this possible? So now let us look at this. Do we understand this? What is the problem? Desert is there right on the ocean coast. Ocean coast, I have heard that if you go to a place like Chennai, Mumbai, what will happen is during the day, the wind coming from the sea will bring moisture to you. So how is it there is a desert right on the coast? Impossible. So let's look at the science behind that. Everyone okay with the sinking air? Sinking air part, theek hai? Okay, let me give you another concept in this only. Air always moves from high pressure to low pressure. Air always moves from high pressure to low pressure. So what will happen is, this is high, this air will move here, and this air will move here. This air will also move here. तो ऐसा क्यों? अरे नीचे गया दोनों तरफ जाएगा ना. Will it spread on both the sides or not? Yes. So this is X and this is Y. X and Y. Is everyone with me on this? Perfect. So now what is happening is, I am going to make X. X is air always moves from high to low. Is everyone okay with X? And is everyone okay with Y? With me on this? दोनों तरफ जाएगी. The pole वाला will be called. बनाते रहो. All this has to be seen. We will connect them all. The diagram should be drawn so that when you are going home, you are also looking at it, thinking. If you have doubts, you can bring those to the class. You are working in the class, there also you can bring. ठीक है? अब Now the air should ideally go like this. Air should ideally go like this. But what is happening is, because Earth is rotating, so the air gets deflected to the right in the northern hemisphere. To which direction? Right in the northern hemisphere, left in the southern hemisphere. There is this force which is called Coriolis force. We are not doing that abhi. What is it? How is it generated? We are just looking at its influence. So when you are on a rotating object, there is a force that turns every moving thing to the right in the northern hemisphere. तो ये right है तो ऐसे मुड़ जाएगी. Yes, and to the left in the southern hemisphere. Remember, this is southern hemisphere, this is northern hemisphere. ये वाली कहाँ मुड़ेगी? To the right, इधर या इधर? Right, always to the direction of the arrow. Get that? So is this right or not? This wind will flow like this. So everyone, can you see in the latitude, tropical latitude, how is the wind flowing? From which direction to which direction? East to west. Is everyone okay? Please draw this. इन्हीं winds को trade wind बोलते हैं. What are these winds called as? Trade winds. What are these called as? Trade winds. So trade winds operate in which latitude? Low, mid or high? Trade winds. Low latitude. The deserts which we are talking of, are they low latitude deserts? Will be interested in trade winds? Yes, everyone with me on this? So मैं trade winds की बात कर रहा हूँ. ये कहां से कहां चलती हैं? 32 0. अभी बोलना शुरू कर दो. Can you see that everyone? Where are they blowing from? 32 0. 32 0. Yes or no? Are they blowing there or not? Let's see what happens as our reason number 2. Everyone, reason number 2. What is the second reason? Can we draw this quickly? एक छोटा सा, which continent is this? 0 degrees, 30 degrees, 60 degrees. Yes. And can I also say that this is also 30 degrees? Can we draw the wind? कौन सी wind होगी इसमें? 32 0. Which wind is going to be there? Trade winds. Flows from east to west or west to east? East to west. चला दूं? Okay, मैंने चला दिया. This is how the wind is blowing. Yes. Everyone, is the wind correct? Yes or no? जैसे करोगे, your answer will be in front of you. Everyone, have you drawn that? बनाओ तो सही, तुम घबरा रहे हो यार. Wind बनाओ. सर ये समझ में नहीं आया. अभी गोला पे बनाया था, अब गोला से बाहर निकाल के क्या कर दिया? कॉन्टिनेंट पे बना दिया. Instead of the circle, we have drawn it on the continent. Yes, Payal, you are absolutely correct, sir. East to west. Everyone with me? We'll stop at this. We'll stop at this. First point we understood very simply. We are stopping at this point now. Now convection rainfall is not happening. So convection rainfall is ruled out. Yes or no? Convectional rainfall is ruled out because of point number 1. We are looking at point number 2, which is the second type of rainfall. Orographic. So can I write orographic? Orographic rain requires 2 conditions. What are 2 conditions? Number 1, mountain. Do they have mountain? Okay, let's make mountain. Do they have a mountain? Yes, sir, they have a mountain. So mountain is there. First condition satisfied. Second condition is what? Moisture laden winds. सिर्फ ये नहीं था, एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट वर्ड था. Onshore means from sea to land. Check. Whenever we are looking at trade winds are onshore on which side? तो बारिश तो इधर करेगा ना, इधर onshore है. But here what is it? Offshore. So will there be rain? Trade winds are offshore on western margin of tropical continents. The second rainfall failed or not? Both the rainfalls are failed. We said third rainfall doesn't happen here. First rainfall did not happen. Why? Because of convection not happening here. Second rainfall did not happen. Why? Mountain was there but the wind was offshore. हमें क्या चाहिए? On shore चाहिए. Shore की तरफ आ रही है. कहां से? Sea से on the shore. Everyone okay with that? Everyone okay with that? Yes? There is a third reason also. Which continent is this? South America. Okay? South America. Now this is ocean. This is ocean. Yes or no? Whenever you are in tropical ocean, will there be evaporation or not? Evaporation तो होगा. So because of that evaporation, at least coastal area का कुछ तो जाएगा. Some influence. At least the air will be moist. I understand cloud will not form. ऊपर से नहीं आ रहा है. Why not? Cloud, clear sky. Side से नहीं आया because again clouds were not formed. But there is moisture. You are on the coast. You are on the coast. So some moisture is there. So at least the desert must feel the moisture. Yes. I want to ask you that if you buy an electronic equipment like a mobile phone or a laptop or a tablet, to protect your electronic equipment from moisture, they put something in that box. What is that? Have you seen a pouch hota hai silica gel in your mobile phone or anything where they don't want moisture to be there? What does silica gel do? It absorbs the moisture in the air. That is called desiccant. Okay, now many of you don't know much English, so वो क्या करता है? पानी को सोख लेता है. Do we get that? Now what happens is, imagine there is warm air in half of the room. Half of the room there is warm air, and on the ground, other half of the room, I have ice. When that air, moist air, comes on the ice, what will happen to that moist air? So condense हो जाएगा. Will it condense? Because the underlying surface is icy. So अभी तो वो warm था, that is why it was moisture. Moment it is there, it condenses, it turns into fog or mist. Yes or no? So what happens is, in the oceans, I don't have ice. But on the west coast of these areas, I have cold current. What do I have? Cold current. And this is next to the country Peru. So we call it Peru cold current. Now imagine if there is some moisture in the air that should have gone to the Atacama Desert. It could have gone to the Atacama Desert. But what happened was that all the moisture which was there, moment it came in contact with this, it turned into fog. सी पर fog बन गया. सी पर क्या हो गया? So all that moisture which could have come on the land has now turned into fog. That is also gone. You tell me, Atacama Desert में पानी आएगा तो आएगा कहां से? नहीं आता है. That's the problem there. It happens in an exceptional situation. It happens. That is called El Nino. But I don't want to open the chapter today. But this is where deserts are located on the western side. Deserts are located on the western side, 20 to 30 degrees. Did you get an answer or not? Now for this we had to go deep into concepts or not? And concepts were not difficult. but they were like science, logic, if you are able to do that. So I'm saying wherever needed, I will bring you concepts, but we are doing a regional study. We will understand more things later on. Is everyone okay? Quickly go through the 3 reasons. If you've not understood, you can ask me. And those reasons should be drawn. अगर आप ड्रॉ करेंगे तो समझ में आ जाएगा. पीपल हु डोंट बिलीव इन ऑल दिस कि भाई साहब हम एग्जाम में तोड़ के आएंगे, तो इट्स बीन 20 years. मैंने बहुत सारे ऐसे देखे, बड़ी बात करने वाले छोटा काम करते हैं. क्वेश्चन जल्दी से. हैव अ लुक एट द 3 reasons why deserts are located on the western side. 20 to 30 degrees. 20 to 30 degrees is what? It is a special belt. What does that belt do? Sinking of air. Sinking of air. Everyone clear? So Shubh is saying nice topic. भाई PYQ था मेरा, nice होने का कोई इरादा नहीं था. I wanted to do a PYQ with you, and since we were doing South America, तो हमने कहा डेजर्ट पे भी आ गए. Did I make you write down? It is the driest desert in the world, Atacama Desert. ऊपर से पानी नहीं आएगा, साइड से भी नहीं आएगा, जो थोड़ा बहुत है उसको कौन कर देगा? Cold water will absorb all that into fog. Is everyone with me on this? समझ में आया? Take a fresh sheet, write the question. Take a fresh sheet, write a question. सनी शर्मा कह रहा है सर ट्रेड विंड समझ में नहीं है, आप ड्रॉ करके देख लीजिए, आपको दिख जाएगा. हवा जो है बना के दिखाई वहां पर. अभिषेक जा बोल रहा है कैलिफोर्निया डेजर्ट में भी सेम होगा, ड्रॉ करके देख लीजिए. अंकित मिश्रा कह रहा है कि सर कैन यू प्लीज एक्सप्लेन द 3 points अगेन. एनीवन हु इज ड्रॉइंग इट विल अंडरस्टैंड इट. If you are just listening to me, there are students in the class who are listening. हाँ कर रहे. I am sorry, you won't understand. Anyone who is drawing this, everyone, anyone who is drawing this, and he has drawn this, everyone. ये 30 degrees है हमारा. 30 degrees से कौन सी विंड चलेगी? ट्रेड विंड. यहाँ पे ऑफशोर हो गई. ये क्वेश्चन नहीं बनता अभिषेक झा का, will this apply in California or not? Everyone, you tell me, will it not apply in California? So that means Abhishek Jha, I am clear you are not drawing the diagram. आपको ये समझ में आ गया. He says I have understood this. I have understood Atacama, but will this apply there also? भाई सेम ही तो सिचुएशन है. 0 to 30 the winds are called trade winds. They will grow. ये मैंने गलत बनाया, एरो इधर जाएगा, सॉरी. ये एरो ऐसे जाएगा, ऐसे जाएगा ना, तो इधर भी ऑफशोर है. Tell me, will it go or not? So why there is no convectional rain even in 0 to 10 degree latitude? Did I say that? Did I ever say that there is no convectional rain in 0 to 10? I never said that. मैंने तो लिखवाया आपको कि वहां होती है. अब ये क्या हुआ? ये घर से नहीं पढ़ा, कुछ नहीं पढ़ा, ये क्लास में है, सिर्फ क्वेश्चन का राइट मिल गया इसलिए क्वेश्चन पूछा है. Did I not make you write down that convectional rain happens in the equatorial belt, which is 0 to 10 and tropical? So Rahi Raizada, what does this question mean बेटा? आप तो exactly opposite कह रहे हैं जो मैंने लिखवाया है. Because I know there are students जो बाद में बोलेंगे सर समझ नहीं आया, तो बताया नहीं था आपने. ये precipitation, this is there, condensation, equatorial and tropical belt. ये 0 से 10 होता है और ये 10 से 23.5 वो होता है. तो अब माही रायजादा, अब आप बताएं आपके क्वेश्चन का आंसर कैसे. क्वेश्चन, हाउ इज दिस क्वेश्चन वैलिड? क्वेश्चन तो पूछ लिया. अभिषेक झा पूछ रहे हैं सर ये चीज वहां भी होगी, कैसे नहीं होगी? द रूल्स विल रिमेन द सेम. रूल्स विल रिमेन द सेम. यस एवरीवन, आई रियली वांट टू टेल यू that if you're really serious about this examination, you'll start taking things in your hands. ये जो इन्होंने माहिर रायजादा ने पूछा है, everyone you tell me where does this question arise when a teacher has said 0 to 10 में तो होता ही है convectional. अभी आप लोगों से ये भी समझाते हुए ये किया कि नहीं किया कि बारिश कहां पे होगी? जल्दी से बताओ. आप ही लोगों ने ABC बताया था. Everyone said ABC में the rain will happen here. तब भी माहिर रायजादा नहीं थे. Yes. No sir, then why desert there in South America if convectional rainfall occurs? अब माहिर रायजादा एक नया सवाल खोल रही हैं. इग्नोरेंस की कोई सीमा होनी चाहिए. So she is saying 0 to 10 में साउथ अमेरिका में क्यों डेजर्ट है क्या? 0 to 10 में साउथ अमेरिका में डेजर्ट है क्या? anyone, did anyone say that there is a desert in South America? माही रायजादा क्यों ऐसा वाला अलग सवाल बना रहे? ये है 0 to 10. Anyone seeing a desert anywhere here? माही रायजादा, everyone is reading your comment. जिस बैच के हैं everyone, नीलम आप भी उसी बैच के हैं, कहीं पर लिखा हमने 0 to 10 में why there is desert, is there any desert over there? तो अब होगा क्या कि माही रायजादा might be a student in 9th standard, 8th standard, and she is not writing anything. To them I want to tell you, there are many students who feel that until unless I have proper listening to the teacher, I will not be able to understand, so they don't write anything, they just listen to us like this. Oh, I am understanding. कुछ नहीं आ रहा है, वो पोल यहां पे खुल गई कि सर फिर 0 से 10 में डेजर्ट कहां है? आपके सामने बना है, इसीलिए इट्स अ वेरी मैथमेटिकल थिंग. बहुत आसानी से भाई एड्रेस दिया हुआ है, ये 30, तो 20 to 30 में ऑन द वेस्टर्न साइड. अब राही माही जी बताइए क्या वो करें? एवरीवन वांट्स व्हाट? टीचर बोलता रहे, हम सुनता रहे. एक टीचर आएगा, दूसरा टीचर आएगा, विल कंटिन्यू विद दैट, बट हम चार्ज नहीं लेंगे. आई वांट यू टू टेक चार्ज. एवरीवन, मैं चाय नहीं कॉफी एंजॉय करता हूं. यू हैव 10 minutes टू राइट दिस आंसर. क्वेश्चन गया भाड़ में. अब यही एक क्वेश्चन है, लिखो आंसर. बड़ी बड़ी बात साहब, हमको समझ आता, आंसर नहीं लिखना आता, ये नहीं आता. आज द बॉल इज इन योर कोर्ट. द टाइम स्टार्ट्स नाउ. इट इज 1:25. एग्जाम में मिलते 7 minutes. आई एम गिविंग यू 10 minutes. एवरीवन, लेट्स सी. वी हैव टॉक्ड अ लॉट ऑन दिस. क्लास आफ्टर क्लास अटेंड करते हैं. द बॉल इज इन योर कोर्ट. एवरीवन, प्लीज राइट द क्वेश्चन ऑन टॉप. राइट योर नेम ऑल्सो, उसी क्वेश्चन में जैसे एग्जाम में लिखते हैं, एंड 10 marks. ये कॉफी ठंडी हो गई, मैं और गर्म कॉफी लेने वाला हूं, और तुम लोग लिखोगे सर इन एटलस देयर इज हाईलैंड ऑन द ईस्ट ऑफ द डेजर्ट. इस डेजर्ट क्रिएशन ऑल्सो इफेक्टेड बाय दैट. प्रज्ञा वर्मा, आई हैव ऑलरेडी टोल्ड व्हाट इज देयर. विंड ऑफशोर है. अगर बीच में माउंटेन भी है तो वो क्या है? लीवर्ड साइड हो जाएगा. एवरीवन, if I am looking at Atacama, so there is the leeward side, mountain will also stop that. Quickly. So no more question asking. Everyone who's there online, offline, I have ways to check your answer also. I have ways to check your answer also. So I'm looking at everyone doing that. Let's see in next 10 minutes. I've given you 10 minutes. Everyone to try your answer quickly. Everyone should have written the question, your name and 10 marks. जल्दी से लिखना आंसर. Try your level best and let's see in evaluation how many marks you get. Everyone will be tested. Everyone will have a chance to give the marks. And a time test is happening, so you have 10 minutes, nothing more, nothing less. Okay, 4 minutes left now. Two minutes left. Don't leave it incomplete. Good opportunity to complete. Okay, everyone, stop, 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 stop. Online students, stop writing answers. I think this is my sixth class. Sixth class, I have explained you the topic also, everything. After explaining, टेस्ट लेना बनता है कि नहीं बनता? तो ऐसा नहीं कि आप टेकन आउट ऑफ द ब्लू. इसने बोला मैं कल तो आया नहीं था, अभी भी नहीं लिख पा रहे, तो आज ही का है, इसका कल से लेना देना. अच्छा, तो ये होता है, यही छाप देता है यार, ये छाप देता नंबर थे, ये भी नहीं है, क्यों? दिस इज द आंसर. नहीं, मेरे पास आपके लिए कोई डाउट नहीं. जब मैं आपसे बोलता हूँ लिखने के लिए, आप मेरे इंस्ट्रक्शंस फॉलो नहीं करते हैं. सॉरी, सॉरी, दैट्स ओके. मैंने कहा ना, सॉरी. इफ यू डोंट फॉलो द इंस्ट्रक्शंस, आई डोंट फॉलो द स्टूडेंट. गेट दैट? हाँ जी. तो वेयर आर वी आर हेयर. आंसर ये है. अभी आप सबको समझाया, सभी लोगों को समझाया कि नहीं समझाया? फिर भी नहीं लिख पाए, सो वेयर इज द ब्लॉक? अभी तो मैंने ही समझाया था, ऐसा तो एनी कल पे वो डिपेंड था. वेयर इज द ब्लॉक? द ब्लॉक लाइज इन द फैक्ट दैट फर्स्ट इज, यार किसे पता कब आंसर लिख पाएंगे? प्रीलिम्स पास होगा तभी तो लिखेंगे. सेकंड इज, आई एम नॉट इन अ मूड टू राइट आंसर. दिस कॉल इनर्शिया टू राइटिंग. आंसर राइटिंग का इनर्शिया ब्रेक करने का ओनली वन वे इज राइट आंसर्स. So how to improve answer writing? Writing is the way. Writing is the way. जो इन्होंने कहा, मैं कल नहीं आया था, मैं यहीं खड़ा हूँ, मैं कहीं जाता नहीं. Known for this. And in Navy, we are known to stand for each other because अगर मैं अपने पोस्ट से हटा तो दूसरे वाले की जान जा सकती है. When I am dealing with my students, I really see 100% partnership. You don't trust me, you don't trust me, I don't have you in my team. Simple. अगर आप अपनी जवान पे ट्रस्ट नहीं करोगे, it doesn't work that ways. You don't trust the teacher, you don't trust, you have your ways. अपने वे से go. Your way is highway, my way is my way. समय बचाओ, मूवी देखो, क्लास की कोई फायदा नहीं उसका. Do we get that? That's one. Second thing is, in answer writing, many people are stuck with a very very useless idea. Sir, I don't know how to start the introduction, how to start the conclusion. वो ड्रामा भी चलता है. Can there be an answer without introduction and conclusion? वो भी तो हो सकता है, possible or not. इसमें कोई introduction है? Any conclusion in this? This is still an answer. This is still an answer. All the students who have this thing, that I am not able to write an answer because I don't have an introduction, I don't have a conclusion, stop hiding behind this. Get that? So, New Year is coming. New Year is coming and you want to give someone a gift. You purchased a beautiful gift. Now to give him or her that gift, you decide to wrap it in a very good gift paper. Yes? Do we get that? Now, consider a situation that you are about to go and get it wrapped in a gift paper, but that gift paper was not available, all shops were shut. Can you still give him the gift or not? Because you have the gift. Because you have the gift. Now you are a person who wants to give a gift, who has not bought the gift and saying that I am not able to give the gift because I don't have the wrapping paper. So introduction, conclusion are what? Wrapping paper on what? Answer. So first is, you must know the answer. So answer can be given without an introduction, without a conclusion. It may not be the best of the answer, but it is the answer. But only introduction, only conclusion stopping us, that is a problem. Is everyone with me on this? That's one. Second thing, you tell me what were the problems, because I don't see you've gone. आप पहले पेज पे खत्म हो गए. फर्स्ट पेज, आपका भी फर्स्ट पेज, आपका भी फर्स्ट पेज, आपका हाफ पेज लग रहा है, इनका भी हाफ पेज है. What were the problems you had in answer writing? Online students also you can tell me, but only those students who were attending the classes and at least they are sincere about this thing. यार आंसर तो आता था, यही तो तीन थे. उसके बाद क्या प्रॉब्लम हुई वो मुझे बताइए. उसके बाद क्या? संकेत कुमार, अब कुछ लोग क्या कर रहे, टाइप करके मेरा आंसर चेक कर लो. ये वो वाले हैं जो बाकी पे जवाब नहीं देंगे, वो वाले हैं जिनका टीचर पे कोई विश्वास नहीं, घटिया सा आंसर लिख देगा वहां पर. अभी आंसर भी दूंगा, चेक भी हो जाएगा. आंसर भी दूंगा, चेक भी हो जाएगा। संकित कुमार, मैंने बहुत सारे 20 साल से देख रहा हूं ऐसे वाले स्टूडेंट्स, बात बड़ी दर्शन बहुत छोटे। आई एम नॉट इंस्पायर्ड बाय दैट। तो संकित अपना आंसर अपने पास रखो। आप जो लिख रहे हो वन डेजर्ट आर लोकेटेड एट 2030, ये तो मैंने ही बता दिया ना। इसको टाइप करके क्या मेडल ले रहा है? दिस नो मेडल इन दिस सर। हाफ पेज आंसर, आई हैड नो टाइम फॉर ऑल डायग्राम्स, आई ओनली मेड वन। मैं बताता हूं क्यों नहीं है टाइम। टाइम इसलिए नहीं है क्योंकि हम कैसे बनाते हैं, ये वाला करोगे तो ये साउथ अमेरिका बनाने में कितना टाइम लगता है, गिनो मेरा टाइम। हाई प्रेशर बेल्ट बनाने में कितना टाइम लगता है, गिनो मेरा टाइम। Pragya Verma, thank you for contributing. Sir, I had no time for all diagrams. Do you understand that why diagram making, map making is being taught to you in a fast way? They are going to be your tools. So I got the concept, but I am unable to arrange my ideas and how to present it. एक ये वाला भी है, मतलब these are बढ़िया वाले बहाने, सॉलिड वाले बहाने। ओके, सो पहला क्या है? पहला तो इंट्रो और कंक्लूजन नहीं था, मेरे पास रैपर नहीं था, इसलिए मैं गिफ्ट नहीं दे पाया। सेकंड इज आइडियाज को ऑर्गेनाइज नहीं कर, तीन ही तो आए हैं, 3 आइडियाज आर देयर। इसके ऑर्गेनाइजिंग में क्या दिक्कत है? ये ऊपर लिख देते, वो नीचे लिख देते, कोई दिक्कत? एवरीवन टेल मी 3 आइडियाज आर देयर, व्हाट आर यू टेलिंग मी कि आइडियाज ऑर्गेनाइज नहीं कर पाए? I'm actually taking a answer evaluation session here. I'm actually telling you. And please thank you Sweetie Kumari for contributing to that. I want to take away that fear from you. क्योंकि वो आंसर्स में ना आइडिया कैसे अरेंज करते हैं, ये हाइपोथेटिकल क्वेश्चन पूछ रहे हैं, इस क्वेश्चन में अप्लाई होता है। देयर 3 पॉइंट, आप पहले ये लिख दो, ओरोग्राफिक रेन नहीं होगा, लिख सकते हो। अदरवाइज वेरी सिंपल स्टेप वाज 3 टाइप्स ऑफ रेनफॉल, पहला कन्वेक्शनल आता है, दूसरा ओरोग्राफिक एंड थर्ड इज दिस। So everyone, I'm saying you will come across all these things. All these bahanas will come in your mind. I don't have an introduction, I don't have a conclusion and everything, and you would not write answers. There will be inertia to it. I am saying break it. Break करना है कि भाई जो पढ़ लिया उसके आंसर लिखने चाहिए। कौन से क्वेश्चन? पीवाईक्यू का, और बहुत सारे नहीं लिखना, एक लिखना है जो समझ में आया। एवरीथिंग आई टुक, आई स्लोड डाउन द क्लास नो, सो दैट वी अंडरस्टैंड एंड देन वी डू इट। उसका तो आंसर होना चाहिए। ठीक है, सिर्फ 3 कंडीशंस के बाद समझ में नहीं आ रहा और क्या लिखना है, 3 हो गए, आंसर खत्म करो। 3 चाहिए था, 3 में खत्म होना चाहिए था। Sir, I wasted my time in explaining precipitation rather than 3 main reasons. Issue. Very good. Issue has highlighted a very important point, which is the biggest problem when I face with students who join me for that program called Master Stroke, where we get ranks, top ranks in UPSC. I have to explain to my students that whatever your teacher has taught, in this case, I have taught you, this is not the answer. This is the concept to make you understand. This is not the answer. This is the concept to make you understand. This is how rainfall happen is not asked in this question. Is it asked? No. Is it asked orographic कैसे होता है? No. They've not asked you about rainfall, but Ishu wrote rainfall. Why did Ishu wrote rainfall? Because majority of the students think that whatever sir has said is the answer. And that is how it is sold also. A answer begins where the teachers and notes and books end. वो तो खत्म हो गए. Using that as raw material, you make an answer. So issue, you are not alone in making that mistake. I want to tell you, everyone does this mistake. They tend to explain everything which is not even required. So I was unable to write short and crisp answer. It gets so long. 3 ही तो पॉइंट थे, इसको कितना खींचा होगा तुमने? So everyone, how can you spread it? ये बताओ मुझे. So that's the problem. Multiple words, many thought, no proper way to present thoughts. Shelly, sample. Multiple ideas hai? 3 ideas. Words, what are the words written for you? Either. Yes or no? पहला तो ये कि आंसर राइटिंग के लिए जब क्लास में किया जा रहा है तो उस पर फोकस करिए. Answer writing does not mean writing what you know. Answer writing means what is asked. I did not ask you different types of rainfall. Aditi says, I did not understand the cold current. I did not ask you cold current. You just have to say that cold currents have a drying effect. Cold currents have a drying effect on that. चलेगा? Do you get that? अब get that में भी आपके चेहरों से लग रहा है बिग डील, मैंने तो आंसर लिखा ही नहीं है, नेक्स्ट टाइम सोचेंगे. I want to tell you, after working for nearly 2 decades and having seen the difference in people who clear the examination and people who do not clear the examination, I have learnt never make one mistake as a teacher. This mistake, to explain this mistake, I have this story. What is this that you see on the screen? शैली बोली ग्रामर सही करने से. शैली, ग्रामर से कोई फेल हो रहा है? ये वाले बहाने बनाने बंद कर दो बिटिया, आप टूटी फूटी ग्रामर में लिख दो. There are students who are not very good at English, they also get good ranks. I have known those students. So don't give me ये ग्रामर का बहाना, इंट्रो का बहाना. क्यों कर रहा हूँ ये? क्या है ये? कैटरपिलर पक्का या हाथी है? नहीं सर, कैटरपिलर है जो दिखाई दे रहा है. अच्छा चलो, अभी भी दिखाई दे रहा है. अब क्या है? अब क्या है? अभी भी कैटरपिलर. तुम्हें क्या पता? तो कवर्ड है ना, इसको बोलते ककून. यस, अ कैटरपिलर रैप्ड इन अ ककून. ये क्या बनेगा मुझे नहीं पता. In biology, when they saw what it can become and they saw this, that it will become a butterfly, they were amazed. It doesn't have wings, doesn't have anything of that sort. And when this transformation happened, they call this as metamorphosis. You've heard in geography a word called metamorphic rocks, which have changed in their shapes and everything. This is called metamorphosis. Yes, there was this person. He was a botanist. He had a very beautiful garden. Yes, and he was looking at his garden, taking care of things, and he suddenly saw a cocoon. And he saw it shaking. He said, "Oh my God, I've heard a lot about metamorphosis. Today is the time. I really want to see this happen for myself. How does that, whatever you call caterpillar, will turn into a butterfly?" We sat down over there. Morning 6 a.m. 6, 8 a.m., 9 a.m., nothing happened. Nothing happened. Yes. Only the cocoon is shaking. The servant came and he said, "Sir, breakfast time. Come inside." He said, "I'm not coming. You get me my breakfast outside. I don't want to miss this opportunity." 6, say 9 ho gaya. 9 a.m. he has his breakfast. Nothing happens. This one is shaking, but nothing. Shakes, stop. Shake, stop. And he's there waiting. I really want to see how metamorphosis happens. He's been waiting now. It's 12 o'clock. He's again called inside. He said, no, that's okay. I'm okay. One day in the sun, no problem. 2 o'clock. He's invited for lunch. He said, no, I don't want to miss it. I see, यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा इधर opening हो गया. Slight opening has happened. I can see the head coming out now. कभी भी निकल आएगा. Food goes over there. Yes. 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. This thing is tirelessly fighting but unable to come out of that narrow mouth of cocoon. Fighting. It's 7 o'clock. It's about to be dark. This fellow is also tiring out. अब ज़्यादा हिल भी नहीं रहा है, थक गया है बेचारा, सांस ले रहा है, आंसर लिखते लिखते पागल हो चुका है. Unable to do that. Yes. 7 o'clock, the servant said, dinner भी यहीं करेंगे क्या? Will you have your dinner also in the garden? He said, no, let's go inside. And doesn't look like this one is strong enough to become a butterfly. Or maybe this cocoon is too hard. So what should I do? Let me help this one. तो उसने क्या किया? थोड़ा सा आगे का पार्ट खोल दिया. And that wriggly little caterpillar came out. Okay? Came out. And it was not moving. He said, थक गया, पूरे दिन का मेहनत किया, इतना आंसर लिखा है तो थक गया होगा. So he took that leaf on which the caterpillar was there and he brought that leaf inside. Yes, he's a botanist, so he brings that. And the caterpillar is not moving. Caterpillar is not moving. He waits. Half an hour it is not moving. And he's wondering now that the caterpillar has come out, maybe करके wing निकलेगा, निकलना चाहिए कि नहीं? He's waiting for that. But the caterpillar doesn't seem to move. What did he do? He took a bar, और वो क्या बोलते हैं हमारे पास छोटे से बीकर होते, एक बीकर लिया, ग्लास बीकर, उसमें लिया, turned it around and took it to his friend, next door friend. He was a zoologist. He said, morning se dekh raha hu, I've been looking at this caterpillar trying to come out. I really wanted to see that metamorphosis to happen. Kab hoga? Please tell me. I'm waiting. Half an hour this fellow hasn't moved. He said, this fellow is dead now. He said, no, it's not dead. It was working for the whole day. It is tired. Thodi der mein aayega. He said, no, it is dead. He said, how can you be so sure? You are a zoologist. You must be knowing when the wings will appear. He said, the wings appear only in that cocoon. That cocoon is very hard. This caterpillar has to hit it again and again, and in the process, it will strengthen its body and those wings also, so that it survives the harsh conditions which lie outside this protected cocoon. What you thought you are helping, you've actually taken the life of that cocoon. When the teacher says, "Yehi dictation se ho jayega," I am helping you cut your cocoon. And because of that, 99.9% people are not clearing this examination. They are writing things like conclusion nahi likh paye. They are like kal main aaya nahi tha. Chaude mein raho, koi tension nahi. I'm saying I did the answer in front of you, and I'm expecting you break, hit the cocoon. Hit the cocoon. कुछ लोग अपना ही अंदर दंत मंजन बना के, सर मेरा वाला मंजन देखो मैंने तोड़ा, अंदर केमिकल बना रहा था मैं. Simple, hit the cocoon. People who hit the cocoon, amazing thing. Sir, I wrote the definition of desert. क्यों लिखनी थी? Who asked? Who asked the definition of desert? Who asked the definition of desert? We did not ask you the definition. You were writing it. Why? Because you are told that is the best way of doing it. And many of you, online I'm saying, many of you would not have written answer. यहाँ भी बहुत से लोगों ने नहीं लिखा है. कुछ नहीं लिखा. हाँ टीचर पूछ रहा, अब चेक करेगा इसलिए लिख देता हूँ, एहसान करता हूँ. मुझ पे एक एहसान करना, वो वाला मत करना. Yes or no? Everyone who has honestly written the answer, would you want your answer to be checked? Let's check your answer. Get that? Everyone. So धीरज से बोला इंट्रो में मैंने क्वेश्चन एक्सप्लेन किया, छोड़ना यार इंट्रो, छोड़ सकते हैं? Yes, but can I expect my caterpillars to hit their cocoon? अगर मुझसे कहोगे ना इसको काट दो, मुझे रात को नींद नहीं आएगी. इतने सारे लोगों को मार के मुझे नहीं नींद आएगी. When I look at those boards which are there ना with proper dictation, imagine they are dangerous people who बोल रहे आपका cocoon हम काटेंगे, हमारे उससे पास होगा. Ask those people how many people actually cleared because of this. That's what we are talking about. So are you willing to hit your cocoon? So let's be honest, I've said there are only 2 people in the class. If you trust me, then there are only 2 people in the class, you and I. बाकी की मुझे चिंता नहीं रहती. बाकी जो भी यहाँ पे क्वेश्चन आता है, ऑनलाइन स्टूडेंट्स ऑल्सो, आई एम श्योर यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड, यू गेट अ 1-to-1 क्लास ओनली. आई रीड ऑल द कमेंट्स, आई रिप्लाई टू ऑल द कमेंट्स ऑल्सो. The irrelevant ones also, I tell them that no, this is not the relevant question. So shall we check everyone? Perfect. So what's the question? Why deserts are located, warm deserts are located on the western margin 20 to 30 degrees. If you have not written the mains ever, I want to tell you, in our times we used to get blank sheets, but in your times you don't get blank sheets. When we were writing our mains, we had blank sheet. We can write any answer of our choice. Any sequence was allowed. So we would write the answers which we know better first and all those things. But now UPSC has done that everywhere question is written, you have to write only in the slot provided, space provided. So the question will be written over there. वो question दिया हुआ है, अब आपको उसका आंसर लिखना है. So why deserts are located on the warm deserts are located 20 to 30 degrees on the western side. Okay, that my answer would be warm deserts are located 20 to 30 degrees on western side due to following reasons. Perfectly right answer. Sir, intro to diya nahi. Everyone tell me, honestly tell me. I don't want to make, see, it has happened. First thing is take away all the confidence of the student by telling him you don't know anything. That's a very wrong approach. Everyone in the school, have we learnt answer writing, that from the question itself we draw the first line? पढ़ा स्कूल में पढ़ा तो ये आना चाहिए. Deserts are located on the western side 20 to 30 degrees because of the following reasons. This is a correct introduction, no problem. Anyone who's saying I did not know how to write introduction, I did not know grammar, कर दो एकदम सही 100%. If you are in doubt, मैं बता रहा हूँ. Many students I have worked with, simple, उनकी language अच्छी नहीं, हमने कहा ये तो करके आओ, छोड़ना नहीं है यार. That also happens. नहीं, जो सर ने लिखवा है वैसे लिखना, रट रहे इंट्रोडक्शन नहीं. ये सिंपल थिंग विच वी हैव लर्नड. फॉलोइंग रीजंस, नंबर 1. सर पॉइंट्स में लिखना है, पैरा में लिखना है, पॉइंट्स में लिख लो, बुलेट में लिख लो, एरो में लिख लो, ये कर लो, जो नौटंकी करनी कर लो, आंसर लिखना है. सर ये तीर बना सकते हैं, हाँ तीर लगेगा एग्जामिनर को. सर बट दैट टॉपर सेड कि सर पॉइंट्स में नहीं पैरा में लिखते हैं. मेरे ही टॉपर्स हैं. वन फेलो सेज मैंने पैरा में लिखा, अदर फेलो सेज मैंने पॉइंट में लिखा. दैट मीन्स दे आर नॉट इंटरेस्टेड वेदर पैरा और पॉइंट. If I write one over there and write, that's also a way. If I say firstly and then write, that's also a way. आपकी मर्जी, आपको इंग्लिश भाषा आती है, आप कर सकते हैं. First reason is what? 20 to 30 degree is the belt of sinking air, clear sky, stable conditions, no rainfall, therefore arid. Simple sentence. Simple sentence. सर अगर हम कॉन्सेप्ट को थ्योरेटिकली एक्सप्लेन नहीं कर सकते, देन कैन वी एक्सप्लेन थ्रू जस्ट डायग्राम? ध्यान दो इधर, रोहन कुमार चौधरी, हवा हवाई होने की जरूरत नहीं है. सारे वो हैं जिन्होंने आंसर नहीं लिखा है. रियल आंसर लिख के दिखा रहा हूं, चेक नहीं करेगा अपना, हाइपोथेटिकल. रियल आंसर, ये आपका पॉइंट आना चाहिए था. सर क्लाउड 4 तरह के होते हैं, क्यूमुलोनिम्बस होता है, रेनफॉल 4 तरह की होती है. नॉट आस्क्ड, रीजन पूछा है. इज एवरीवन डन? परफेक्ट. Second reason, western side of the continent, the trade winds are offshore and leeward of mountain. किसी ने कहा सर बीच में माउंटेन भी तो आ रहा है. सो इफ दे आर कमिंग एंड बीच में एंडीज आया, सो एंडीज के इस साइड बारिश करेगा, उस साइड तो फिर लीवर्ड होगा, देयरफॉर ड्राई. सेकेंड पॉइंट डन. Third point, presence of cold currents on the western margin has a desiccating नहीं पता है तो drying. अभी बताया था सिलिका जेल is a desiccating or drying effect in the atmosphere. Owing to above 3 causes, deserts are located 20 to 30 degrees on the western side. First, always remember your answer should have all the points, relevant points. If anyone misses any of the point, as somebody said that I did not know the cold current point, so आपका answer incomplete हो जाता है. Is this answer complete? Is there an introduction because of the following reason? Is there a conclusion because of the above reason? So for a beginner, please do not lose your self-faith and belief. All of us can write this. अच्छा conclusion काम करने के लिए, अच्छा intro के लिए थोड़ा और mature होना पड़ेगा. Yes or no? सर speed कम रहेगा, only page लिख पाया, आंसर लिख भी. इसमें कुछ ज्यादा था. A teacher has already taught you, 3 पॉइंट लिखवा दिया, उसके बाद कह रहा है स्पीड कम रह रहा है, तो एक काम कर, सुबह 4 बजे उठा करो, थोड़ा दौड़ा करो। ये सुनो स्वीटी कुमारी सर, ऑनेस्टली आई हैव रिटन इन दिस बट लेफ्ट द लास्ट पॉइंट। भाई देखो आंसर इनकम्प्लीट है, इफ द लास्ट पॉइंट इज नॉट देयर, 3 पॉइंट्स आर देयर। ये सुनो 3 पॉइंट्स आर देयर, तो इनकम्प्लीट है, तो अब आप उसकी मर्जी है, नंबर कितने भी देगा, काट सकता है कि नहीं। इज एवरीवन विद मी? नाउ लेट अस कम टू हाउ डू वी गिव मार्क्स। मार्क्स भी देख ले, सबने अपना आंसर लिखा होगा। जिसने भी फालतू में नौटंकी बनाया ये वो उसका कुछ वो नहीं है। पहले इसका सिंपल आंसर। सो if you are able to write this simple answer, you are on the right track. Now in our schools we get very good marks. The maths में 100 on 100 is possible. Yes. Physics में 100 on 100 is possible. Yes or no? Chemistry में ये बोल दिया impossible. ये नहीं कह रहा हूं तुम नहीं ला पाए, मैं कह रहा हूं कोई ला सकता है, किसी को देखा है। इकोनॉमिक्स में 100 on 100 इज पॉसिबल। यस और नो? वैसे तो इम्पॉसिबल होता था। आई रिमेंबर आई जॉइन दिल्ली यूनिवर्सिटी फॉर डूइंग माई ग्रेजुएशन एट सेंट स्टीफेंस कॉलेज एंड कट ऑफ केम फॉर इकोनॉमिक्स ऑनर्स, इट वाज 100%। कट तो लगा, दिस इज द फर्स्ट कट ऑफ इज 100%। कट कहाँ लगा है यार, ये फुल है भाई। एंड द सीट्स, इट्स अ प्राइस कॉलेज, कोई भी एडमिशन लेना चाहेगा, दे टुक एडमिशन, खत्म हो गया यार, कट ही नहीं लगाया। तो दीज वर योर कॉलेज डेज। मैथ्स में 100 आ रहा है, इधर आ रहा है। यूपीएससी में द टॉपर गेट्स 50%। व्हाट इज द टॉपर स्कोर? 50 से भी कम हो जाता है कभी, 50 इंटरव्यू जोड़ दो, 51 52%। डू यू गेट दैट? सो इफ यू आर एक्सपेक्टिंग योर आंसर इज करेक्ट, दिस आंसर इज करेक्ट, यू विल नॉट गेट 10 out of 10। कितना देगा? 5 दे सकता है। और यूपीएससी सिट्स विद द एग्जामिनर एंड टेल्स देम अ मार्किंग स्कीम। So should the examiner be biased for boys or girls? No. For Hindus or Muslim? No. For urban or rural? No. He's totally unbiased. So they will say, see, 50 is the topper's marks. Yes. So let's keep 4 out of 10 as the mean score. If the answer is correct, you give that person 40%. If the answer exceeds your expectation, you give the person 50, you go above 40. Yes. And if the answer goes below your expectation, it is incomplete and it is not there, you can come to this. So is this answer correct or not? कितने marks मिलने चाहिए? Unbiased examiner, how much will he give? 4 out of 10. 4 मिल जाएंगे। Get that? कुछ और एक्सपेक्ट कर रहा था, नहीं मिला तो 3.5 भी दे सकता है। Can he give or not? He can give 3.5. सर यही तो प्रॉब्लम है, मेरे मार्क्स नहीं आते, बहुत अच्छे मार्क्स हैं। These are the general marks because not all answers we are strong enough. True or not? Now this is the first answer that you write. There is another student who's not a beginner, who has grown in the process, who's not only read geography, he's read other subjects also. So when he looks at this answer, he knows that this is the content of the answer. He says, I would want to show my examiner that I have the maturity of answer writing also. So he does not write, warm deserts are located on 20-30 degrees. He says, deserts are a unique ecosystem created at specific location on account of interrelated, interdependent factors discussed below. Same answer, same idea, but what has changed? Language has changed. Deserts are located because of the following factors. Now what does he say? Desert है, थोड़ी इज्जत दे देते हैं desert को. Desert is an ecosystem. Ecosystem is something which is not just one thing, which is connected. Yes or no? Interrelated things. These are interrelated factors which are discussed below. Same thing, what has he changed? Language. हो गया? कोई बड़ा चीज किया मैंने? Did I do anything big? So all of you who were worrying about introduction, first you have the body. You have something to say. Gift wrapper, I had it. If you don't have the gift wrapper, leave it. True or not? एक बोला सर स्पीड कैसे बढ़ाएं सर, ज्यादा स्पीड में लिखने से फर्स्ट एरिया में बहुत पॉइंट होता है. सुनो, फर्स्ट एरिया में बहुत पॉइंट नहीं होता. पॉइंट पहले सोचा जाता है ना, ब्रेनस्टॉर्मिंग. आंसर से पहले मटेरियल तो होना चाहिए कि नहीं होना चाहिए. सो प्लीज डू नॉट क्रिएट हाइपोथेटिकल थिंग. मोहम्मद मिजान, प्लीज चेक योर आंसर. आपने आंसर लिखा नहीं इसलिए आप ये कहानी सुना रहे हैं. आई एम नाउ टॉकिंग टू दोज स्टूडेंट्स, जो मैं और आप दो लोग ही क्लास में जो फालतू की बात नहीं कर रहे हैं. डिड आई चेंज एंड टेल यू व्हाट इज एन इंट्रोडक्शन? हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू फील यार ये कैलिबर तो मुझ में भी है, ये तो मैं कर सकता हूं. हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू फील यार इतना तो चेंज कर सकते हैं, इतना लैंग्वेज तो है. Did I did not bring in any poetic language over here. Have I brought it? Is it better than the previous one or not? So the examiner, moment he reads that first one, does he sees me as a seasoned person? थोड़ी इज्जत बढ़ जाएगी, बढ़ जाएगी. चलो अब लिखते हैं पहला पॉइंट. What is the first point? 20 to 30 degree belt is the belt of sinking air, clear sky, therefore no cloud, arid, no rain. Second one is western side, trade winds are offshore, leeward side, no water. Third one is presence of cold current, desiccating drying effect. तीनों लिख दिया. Answer should not be incomplete. Both the cases answer has to be complete. It does not mean that you've written something on top. That doesn't give you the guarantee now to get rid of this. So तीनों point आने चाहिए. तीनों आ गए. Now I'm writing them in short form in front of you. Yes or no? But in the examination you will write them, elaborate them. You will have sufficient space to write. Write this student Abhishek. Abhishek is an IS in Chhattisgarh. Okay. So he cleared the examination 3 times. And every time he got IRS or IPS. His height was not that he could qualify for IPS. So he would again and again get IRS. He said, Banna to IS is. So in his 4th attempt, he became IS. Once he was an IS. So I was discussing him in my master stroke class. I was showing his answers. So then somebody, he was already an IPS in Haryana. He said, sir, can you ask Abhishek that in the answer booklet, we have to write 4 pages. And in your master stroke program, you give us only 3 pages. So वो 4 पेज कैसे लिखता था? So I said, you are already an IPS officer, you write well, आप अपना करो ना. वो नहीं सर, मुझे अभिषेक से पूछना है. I said, okay, I called up Abhishek. I said, Abhishek, there is this boy, he's an IPS already, he wants to know that how were you able to manage to write answer of 4 pages? यहाँ तो 3 pages ही होता है. This is, sir, I am surprised he's asking this. Sir, handwriting तो मेरे हाथ में थी ना. I used to write bigger letters. आपके में 3 pages होता था, मैं छोटा लिखता था. And then I have to make a diagram because your space was limited. मैं उसी में diagram बनाता. उधर क्या होता है? Extra page में खुल के diagram बनाता था. What is the problem? I said, yeah, I know. I went to the class. I said, भाई पूछा था ये उसने बोला, and everyone was laughing. But it's in your hand. If you know the answer, can you stretch it or not? If your word limit is less, you compact it. Otherwise, you stretch it. It's like asking, sir, ये T20 का player sir टेस्ट मैच कैसे खेल लेगा? बैटिंग करनी है, हर बॉल पे छक्का नहीं मारना, थोड़ा बॉल को देखना है कि नहीं देखना. So people who have this caliber to break the cocoon and turn into butterfly, they do not give us these silly excuses कि बढ़ाना कैसा है, छोटा कैसे करना. Do we get that? So this is the second one. Now he says, यहाँ तो impress किया. Let me write this. He says, thus, deserts are created, or warm deserts are created at specific location which is 20 to 30 degree lat and western side. ये तो हो गया, क्वेश्चन को आंसर कर दिया उसने. He has answered the question. Then he goes a step further. This understanding, if we know that deserts are not random, this understanding can help us in managing arid and semi-arid areas of the world. लगा दिया wisdom? Yes. And this protest which is happening against Aravali, if Aravali is removed, what will happen? Desert will spread. So he says, and it will help in managing these arid and semi-arid and help in devising ways to control spread of desert. नहीं समझ होगी तो हम डेजर्ट का स्प्रेड भी रोकने की कोशिश कर सकते हैं. Tell me, isn't the answer the same? The gift remains the same. What changed? Nothing changed. Now there is a beginner who doesn't know any geography, nothing. और वो कह रहा है मेरा इंट्रो जब तक नहीं होगा तब तक मैं आंसर नहीं दूंगा. You tell me what will he or she learn first? The body of the answer or the introduction? Body. Your teacher has taught you, you have the confidence of the body. With time you will learn how to decorate it. True or not? If this fellow was getting 3.5 to 4, you are the examiner. इसको कितना दोगे? बढ़ा दोगे कि नहीं दोगे? Okay. Somebody is saying 5.5, 5.5. I have no issues. You can do whatever you want to. Is everyone with me on this? So how did we force our examiner to extract marks? By first respecting the question. The question's answer should be complete. This is always the most important thing of what? Recall as per demand of question. जो क्वेश्चन में पूछा वो याद आना चाहिए. He could not recall it, though he had done it in the class. But the attitude was, because I was not here yesterday, so how would I understand today? So then save your today. It's better, like complete your classes. Because whatever class I take, it's a standalone class. My class is not stuck because you did not participate in the previous class. I'll give you everything new and I'll give you an opportunity to participate. Yes or no? Now there is this third student, जो master stroke का student. He looks at this question and he cannot believe his eyes. Oh my God, how can UPSC ask such a simple question? Now, difficult questions are there. UPSC asks such questions whereby you will not know the answer at all. So those are the ones which are bouncers. ये तो बोला यार, ये तो बुमराह ने full toss दे दिया यार, तो full toss को वो छोड़ेगा नहीं. So he says, deserts are unique ecosystems created at specific location on account of interrelated, interdependent factors as discussed below. Number 1, 20 to 30 degree belt is the belt of sinking air and subtropical high pressure. The atmosphere is stable, air is arid. 20 to 30 subtropical high pressure belt. Second one, he says, trade winds are offshore, therefore what happens? The moisture is not there, so western side is dry, like world's largest desert, Sahara. This is offshore, yes, like Sahara as shown in the figure. ये भी बना के देता है. और फिर third one comes, the presence of cold currents on the western margin have a desiccating effect, as is the case of the driest desert of the world, Atacama, where Peru current causes desiccation as shown in the diagram. Thus, deserts are located 20 to 30 degrees on the western side. This understanding helps us in managing and blah 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 blah. No answer. You want your answer to be checked. I'm saying answer will be wrong only if you do not give me all the 3 points. So you will find invariably all answers are going to be correct. Answer कोई गलत नहीं होगा. But what will be the difference? Good, better, best. So honestly, students who are in their learning phases, they will accept whatever stage they are in. If you are in the right answer stage, very good, welcome. If you are below this, then it's a problem. If you are in the right answer stage, jump over to good answer. From a good answer, jump over to marks दो answer. क्या देख रहे हो, कब तक देख रहे हो, वो आंसर देख. Now this fellow, before checking the answer, from the look of the answer, does he know that the student knows the answer? True or not? He looks at the answer, पहला लाइन पढ़ता है वो, and he says यार इसको लिंक भी करना आता है. He will not read anything over here. He jumps there and he says he's able to conclude also. Though the UPSC evaluators do not get the permission to carry their mobile phone, but अगर ये मोबाइल ले गया है, जल्दी से फोटो भी खींच लेगा, because his daughter is also appearing in the exam, no? So he'll get sample of good answer. True or not? ये संकित कुमार है. Remember Sankit Kumar? He wrote his 3 points. Sankit Kumar. So everyone, please, for me you are 1 to 1. So मुझे पता है संकित कुमार ने अभी थोड़ी देर पहले इसको बोला था अपने 3 पॉइंट मत बताओ हमें. अब संकित कुमार का इसमें क्या इवेल्युएशन है? थर्ड इज मोर अट्रैक्टिव. आपको अट्रैक्टिव लग रहा है? इसको मैंने मेकअप करके किया, कुछ फाउंडेशन लगाया इसमें, हाँ? इज इट अट्रैक्टिव? संकित कुमार इसलिए पकड़ा था आपके आंसर को. ये आंसर मैच्योर आंसर. दिस आंसर हैज whatever it wants to say and conveys, and this is now when he gives answer. अब इसमें मार्क्स क्या देगा वो? उसकी मर्जी है. उसको बोला है कि वैसे एवरेज को 4 देना, थोड़ा ऊपर देख लेना. ये तो बहुत ही अच्छा निकल आया, 6 दे देगा. When you get 6, 6.5, it is not just that 6, 6.5. The next answer when he is going to read, he is already biased in your favor. अच्छे स्टूडेंट का आंसर आया. अभी तक तो संकित जैसे आंसर आ रहे थे 1 2 3 4 एकदम झट से, वो ऑनलाइन ही चेक करवा डालेगा वो. Now he says this is a good candidate. सुबह से घटिया घटिया आंसर पढ़ के मैं पागल हो चुका हूं. हर कोई बता रहा है डेजर्ट की डेफिनेशन, हर कोई डेजर्ट की डेफिनेशन बता रहा है. He is looking at this, and if your next answer was not that good, even then will you get extra marks or not? You're going to get extra marks. This is how we sort of play the examiner for us in programs like Masterstroke, whereby we are able to understand the psyche of the examiner. We are able to work on the best that we have. Whatever we don't have, we are able to conceal that also. उसका भी hide करने का होना चाहिए, but वो किसका होना चाहिए? जो पहले वाले में. True or not? In third point, I wrote in terms of Atacama and Peru current. Whatever Aditi you've been saying that, आपके सामने आंसर है. You decide which level you stand. इसके पहले हो तो 0 हो, इनकम्प्लीट. यहां पर हो तो लेवल 1, यहां पर हो तो लेवल 2, यहां पर हो तो लेवल 3. Get that? This introduction conclusion drama, I want to settle that also. It's being sold in the coaching industry so well that people say आपका इंट्रोडक्शन पढ़ते एग्जामिनर गिर जाना चाहिए. गिरा हुआ एग्जामिनर नंबर नहीं देता है. Do you get that? How do you गिराओ him? From a fancy chat GPT introduction. Is this introduction natural introduction? I have not changed anything. Desertification. What's a chat GPT introduction? Desert we are talking. Sri Devi was my favorite actress. She was visiting the desert of UAE when she died. Let us discuss why deserts are created on the western side and 20 to 30 degrees. ये इसको कहते चमकाना. फिर कुछ होते फ्लारी लैंग्वेज वाला. वो क्या होता है? In the unsustainable world, the march towards sustainability will somewhere entail through the understanding of the arid phenomena and the flora and fauna living over there. It is the deserts which have been misunderstood and which require to be understood in this age of climate change. IPCC tells us that with time desertification. आगे आंसर देगा. खून पी रहा है. ये सिर्फ इनके अंदर का शशि थरूर जागता है, फिर वो लिखने लगता है. Then they start writing. They are not interested in what is the content. And especially I want to tell you, people who have done academically well in humanities वाले वो ये काम बहुत गलती करते हैं. It's a simple scientific answer. डेजर्ट क्यों होता है? 3 पॉइंट है यार, 3 पॉइंट से कम लिखोगे प्रॉब्लम है. 3 के ऊपर लिख रहे हो, कहां से ले आए ये भी बता दो. देयर आर 3 पॉइंट्स. तब तुमने यू आर एन ओरिजिनल इन्वेंटर. अब तुमने चटनी की रेसिपी लिखनी शुरू कर दी. होता था इन यूनिवर्सिटी एग्जामिनेशन दे वर नॉट काउंटिंग वर्ड्स, यस और नो, दे वर काउंटिंग पेजेस. सो इट सो हैपेंड दैट यू हैव टू राइट 15 पेजेस. आपने 10 लिखे, अब क्या करो? चटनी की रेसिपी लिख दिया. यू कैन राइट एनीथिंग. And it was the job of the examiner to find out. It was the job of the examiner to find out answer कहाँ है. 2 पेज 4 पेज आया, ये आया 7वें पेज पे आंसर, and he'll give you marks. Yes or no? Change. UPSC is no nonsense in this. अगर 2 pages बोला है, give me the whole answer in 2 pages. अगर 4 pages बोला है तो learn to spread it in 4 pages also. Is everyone with me? Now you tell me why I do not want my students to turn into great artists. किसी ने लिखा ना, सर ड्राइंग में टाइम लगता है. आई हैव डेमोन्स्ट्रेटेड इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू. हाउ मच टाइम डिड आई टेक फॉर दिस ड्राइंग? नथिंग. दैट्स व्हाट वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट. इज एवरीवन विद मी ऑन दिस? आई रियली थॉट दैट आफ्टर 4 or 5 classes in every batch, I take time out for the class to learn answer writing. To take away that fear of answer writing, I really want to tell you that the longest period of your life has been in studies. So you are not zero. You're not fools. You know what basic answer writing is. Please have confidence for that. Whichever subject, if your topic is clear to you, take that opportunity to write a basic level 1 answer. Level 1 answer से level 2 आएगा, फिर level 3 आएगा. We invariably push our students from level 2 to level 3 close to the mains. But prelims में, if the student is able to write a level 1 answer, very good. And was it difficult to shift from level 1 to level 2? कर सकते हैं ना आप भी. With teachers coming and teaching you so many subjects, would you be wise enough to do that? You have to do that. इतना काम करना है, हो जाएगा. ठीक है. कॉन्टिनेंट कौन सा चल रहा था? साउथ अमेरिका. टाइम थोड़ा सा ही बचा है. So let's look at the easier part of South America. Can we open the political map? Because in political map, I don't have to give you notes on that. Political map, South America. Everyone, please open that. And you have to have your marker, and I'm asking you questions. उसी पर mark करते जाएंगे. The way we have done to North America. Is everyone with me? Political map, South America. Everyone should be open. My first question to all of you. First question to all of you. Does any important latitude touch this continent? Which one? Equator. Stop. So equator touches this. Please mark equator. Run equator on the political map. Run equator on the political, not physical. बच्चे, everyone get on the political map. Political map. कर दिया? Now, if you run equator on the political map, my next question is, which has been asked in prelims, is how many countries of South America touch equator? 3. So answer is 3. Answer is 3. What are those countries? Ecuador, Colombia, Brazil. All the students who've been following me in North America, you know the process. आप सबको मिल जाएगा, बाकी लोग फंसे रहेंगे, पता नहीं कहां से बोल रहे हैं. It's a very simple thing. उसी लाइन पे पढ़ते चले जाना है. तो पहले E आएगा, फिर C आएगा, फिर B आएगा. Now everyone, if you have made this and you are on that map, you are on that map. आपको ये दिख रहा है? आपने ये मार्क कर दिया. Please write ECB. इसी पर लिख दो, कहीं पर भी. आपकी लाइन है, उस पर कहीं पर भी लिख दिया ECB. So that you always remember, on the corner of your page above this line, write a ECB. So whenever you open the atlas, you know, acha, 3 countries are there. What are these countries? Ecuador, Colombia and Brazil. I also want to tell you, everyone, I would want you to count. I would want you to count in South America. Do not include the isthmus. How many countries do you see? Can you count them? Political map. Because North America was easy. उसमें तो 3 country दिख रहे थे. How many countries? 12, 13. Count. जल्दी बताइए कितने political units हैं? Please count the political unit. Different colors will be there. 12 political units. 12, 13. Some people are saying 13. Some people are saying 12. 13. Okay. So there are 13 political units in South America. Get that? So South America has got 12 countries plus one country which is still under France. So total how many units are there? 13 units are there. Out of those 13 units, 3 units have been touched by the equator. What are these 3 units? Ecuador, Colombia, Brazil. Okay. Now, without writing, अभी तो हम help कर रहे हैं. Remember I told you about states of Canada, I told you states of USA, cow and all those things. Did we have to remember them? No, but just a familiarization. So let me start with this. I'm just taking you through these things. Enjoy what is Ecuador. Country which is touching equator, named Ecuador. Chalega? It is Ecuador. Can you see on the physical map that area is brown in color? So that means this must be a country which is high also. A part of the country, if not the whole of the country. Yes or no? So this is high. There are few mountain peaks on that. Cotopaxi and Chimborazo. उसी में दिखाई दे रहा है. वहां कोटोपाक्सी भी होगा, चिम्बोराजो. सो दीज आर वर्ल्ड फेमस वोल्केनोस. सो लेट्स हाईलाइट देम. कल लिखवा भी देंगे. टुमारो विल राइट देम, बट आज फैमिलियराइजेशन बिकॉज वी आर नॉट लेफ्ट विद मच टाइम. सो लेट्स फैमिलियराइज आवरसेल्फ विद देम. ठीक है. So Cotopaxi, Chimborazo is here. Acha, if I cross the to the oceans on this map itself, I find that island Ecuador. Do we have Ecuador also? Islands of Ecuador political map में होगा, अगर physical में नहीं है तो physical political दोनों में. Ecuador उसी इक्वेटर पर है. Ecuador, sorry, not Ecuador, Galapagos. Galapagos. Did you find Galapagos? We've already looked at that. So Galapagos was the island on which the famous naturalist Charles Darwin conducted his research. So this is Galapagos. Belongs to which country? Ecuador. Ecuador, part of it lies on which mountain ranges? कुछ लोग टेंशन में कॉर्डिलेरा तो बेटा वो होते हैं एंडीज. ये पूरा का पूरा ब्राउन एंडीज है. जैसे हिमालयज होते हैं, नॉर्थ अमेरिका में रॉकीज होते हैं, साउथ अमेरिका वालों को क्या कहते हैं? एंडीज. शी डज नॉट रिमेंबर इट. व्हाई? बिकॉज आई डिक्टेटेड इट यस्टरडे. वो डिक्टेशन में लिखा है वर्ल्ड के लॉन्गेस्ट माउंटेन रेंजेस यहाँ पर होते हैं, बट शी इज रीडिंग कॉर्डिलेरा बिकॉज दे डिड नॉट गेट टाइम टू असिमिलेट. वी विल असिमिलेट इट, डोंट वरी. सो एंडीज पर है. इसकी कैपिटल का नाम पॉलिटिकल मैप में क्वीटो. क्वीटो. सो एवरीवन, यू विल फाइंड द नेम ऑफ द कंट्री इज इन कैपिटल लेटर्स. बड़ा होता है और जो उसकी कैपिटल होती है उससे छोटा होता है, एक शेड छोटा. एंड प्रॉब्ली कैपिटल पे साइन क्या है? स्टार बनाया हुआ. स्टार. सो व्हेनेवर यू आर कंफ्यूज सो मेनी सिटीज, सो कैपिटल विल बी द स्टार. दैट. सो क्वीटो. क्वीटो इज ऑन माउंटेन, सो इट इज द सेकंड हाईएस्ट कैपिटल इन द वर्ल्ड. वी विल राइट इट टुमारो, बट जस्ट टू टेल यू दैट्स देयर. कैन वी एंड क्वीटो? ओके. Next, I have a question for all of you. A country which is having coast on both Atlantic Ocean and Pacific Ocean, named after Columbus. Colombia. Everyone okay with Colombia? Does it touch the isthmus also? So Panama was a country. Panama, which is a country, used to be a part of Colombia. Do you get that? अब पनामा से एक कनाल बनाना था. To make that canal, the French people tried to make that canal, they could not make it. Yes. So Americans said, we will make that canal. But Colombia, being a communist influenced country, they said, we will not allow you to step in. So USA did what they do very successfully in other countries. They went there and they created a coup. Local लोगों में जाकर आंदोलन कराया and they got Panama liberated. They created a new country called Panama. और फिर पनामा में से कनाल बना दिया. सो पनामा यूज्ड टू बी अ पार्ट ऑफ कोलंबिया. ठीक है. अब कोलंबिया क्या चल रहा है? कोलंबिया इज डेंजरस. इट इज 3 सीज. सी फॉर कोलंबस. कोलंबस से हो गया. सी फॉर कोकेन. दिस इज नोन फॉर नार्को टेररिज्म. दुनिया का कोकेन यहीं से निकल रहा. बोला पाब्लो एस्कोबार. जो भी आपने देखा है सब यहाँ से निकल रहा. इन इंडिया देयर आर पीपल हु चू पान. पान खाते? यस. यहाँ पर देयर इज अ लीफ कॉल्ड द कोका लीफ. कोका प्लांट है, उसका लीफ है. इफ यू च्यू इट थोड़ा अच्छा लगता है. यस. सो दे लाइक, ऐसे एनसीईआरटी का गम दूर हो जाता है. दोज आर पीपल दे यूज्ड टू डू इट. नाउ व्हाट दे डू इज दे टेक दिस प्लांट, टेक इट्स प्योर एक्सट्रैक्ट. प्योर एक्सट्रैक्ट निकालते हैं, चटनी बना देते हैं उसका. एंड दैट इज कोकेन. इफ यू कंज्यूम इट यू विल डाई. 100% cocaine is dangerous. You cannot, your metabolism will not be there. तो क्या करेंगे, कोकेन को पाउडर में मैदा मिलाएंगे, ये ब्राउन शुगर एंड ऑल दोज थिंग्स आर देयर. कुछ लोग ध्यान से नोट्स भी लेना चाह रहे हैं रेसिपी के लिए. And there is a lot of chemical processes involved in this, lot of nitric acid and other things, alkalis are added to that, which cause a lot of pollution. Yes. So 1 quintal of water and everything is used, and then we get 1 kg of cocaine. It has a very high value in the drug world, and these cocaine smugglers, they smuggle it to the largest market, which is USA. Get that? I do not know. Looking at your ideas, I feel आप current affairs इतना नहीं देख रहे. अभी USA is attacking Venezuela. Venezuela is next to Colombia. And one reason what Donald Trump gave was that Venezuela is supporting drug trade trafficking to USA. So drug आता कहाँ से? Coca. So cocaine. And the third C for Colombia, first is Columbus, second is cocaine, third C is civil war. ये जितना भी कोकेन हो रहा है, दिस इज बिकॉज ऑफ वॉर लॉर्ड्स. सरकार एक तरफ, ये गैंग्स दूसरी तरफ, प्रॉपर वॉर्स हैपनिंग, सरकार डजंट हैव कंट्रोल. पीपल हु डोंट वांट टू ग्रो कोका, उनको जबरदस्ती कोका ग्रो करवाते हैं गैंग वॉर लॉर्ड्स. सो दिस इज योर कोलंबिया. कैपिटल बोगोटा. तो अगर कोई कहे घूमने चलना कोलंबिया, ना, तुम्हारी जेब से एक पुड़िया निकलेगी, फिर चक्की पीसिंग हो जाएगी. डोंट गो देयर. थर्ड वन इज ब्राजील. ब्राजील इज द लार्जेस्ट कंट्री इन साउथ अमेरिका. यस, this was under the Portuguese. I have two questions related to Brazil. Number one, which South American country does not share border with Brazil? Please check. Two countries do not share. What are these two countries? Chile and Ecuador. Do we get that? Perfect. What is the capital? Brasilia is the capital. Is everyone okay? Now we come to Tropic of Capricorn. Everyone, please have a look at Tropic of Capricorn. How many countries touch it? 4 countries are what? Chile, Argentina, Paraguay and Brazil. Please write on top of that CAPB. Will you remember that? This is my another question. So 4 countries idhar bhi ho gaya. CAPB and ECB. My next question to all of you is, which are the landlocked countries of South America? Bolivia and Paraguay. So can I expect everyone to have a look at this and go through the country's political map? एक बार देख कर आएंगे. I can ask you questions. कितने neighbors हैं, कौन किसको touch करता है? You've already done this exercise. And tomorrow we will complete South America. Answer writing पे सोचना. Whatever I have given you. Teachers have completed some syllabus with you, some topics with you. उनके, if you are comfortable with that topic, take a short PYQ. Write level 1 answer. Is it okay? You will see by and by level 2 will come. Please break this inertia. Please come out of this excuse mode because this did not happen. Whose cocoon is it? Your cocoon. Who will turn into a butterfly? You will turn into a butterfly. If I cut your cocoon open, am I a friend or an enemy? If you were in my place, would you cut it? I would ask you, I would compel you, I would force you, I would coax you, I would probably inspire you to think about it. Try doing that. Please do this political part. I'll be continuing with other parts also. Get that? Thank you. I'll see you tomorrow. Jai Hind.